So what do you think the biggest health issue that college students face is?
The biggest health issue a college student faces, you know what, for me in particular, I think lack of sleep. I recently just changed my major from health behavior science to finance, and as a result, I've had an overwhelming workload. A lot of the time, I find myself very overwhelmed with all the schoolwork and classes that I'm taking. As a senior currently, I'm taking 6 major area classes, and that could be very overwhelming, like I said. On average, I probably get 4 to 5 hours of sleep. And right now, for example, I'm very tired as is with finals coming up. I know that I have a lot to get done still, and as a result, I have to sacrifice a little bit of sleep.
So how many hours of sleep do you think a college student should be getting?
I think the recommended average is 7 to 9 hours. I think that's a great thing if you're able to squeeze that in.
So what do you think a college student can do to achieve that many hours of sleep?
I think it all comes down to planning. If you're able to plan out your week in advance and make sure that you get a lot of the tasks and homework assignments and tests done with in advance, you're definitely going to be able to set yourself up.
Do you procrastinate a lot?
You know what, I actually do, and that probably plays a huge role in why I don't get as much sleep as I'd like. I usually put everything off to the last minute, and at the end of the day, that's on me. But if I were to give any advice to an upcoming college student, I would say don't procrastinate, get your stuff done in advance, so at the end of the day, you'll live a healthier lifestyle.
So do you think there are any other factors that play into your lack of sleep other than procrastination?
Yeah, actually another big factor that plays into the lack of sleep is definitely the amount of kids I live with. I currently live with 18 kids, and that could be a little overwhelming at times. For example, one of my roommates is a night owl, and he usually gets all of his stuff done at night, so I constantly hear the doors swinging open and closing as he's coming in at these late hours, and I think that definitely plays a role in the lack of sleep.
Feel peer pressured living in a house with that many guys?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, since we're all seniors, the majority of us at least, everyone wants to be going out and having as much fun as they can for these last few weeks remaining. So as finals are coming up, a lot of other kids actually don't have as much of a workload as I do, considering that I switched majors so late. So they're always rallying me up, trying to get me to go out and have a balanced social life. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, I have to choose my battles. I'm either gonna go out and risk not getting the homework done that I want to get done in advance, or I'll stay in and try to get the homework done, but there's a lot of it, so it's not the easiest thing.
So when you guys do go out, what time would you say you usually get home at?
On average, I'd say we usually get home around 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, so I have an 8 a.m. class as well, so I only have about 4 hours, if even that, to get of sleep.
So how do you make sure that you're always on time for class with all the commotion going on in your house?
It definitely starts with setting alarms. I set about 10 to 15 alarms just to be safe, and I usually wake up. I'm a morning person, so I usually wake up on time, if not earlier, so that definitely helps.
So you said you're a morning person. So after a long night of going out, would you find yourself equally as motivated when you have to wake up that early in the morning?
Definitely not. When I wake up after a night of going out, I usually have a hangover, and that definitely doesn't help going to class. You kind of sit there unmotivated and kind of feeling sick. So that's the last place you want to be. I'd much rather be in my bed, and when I have something important to do or important class I know I have to attend, I'll avoid going out that night before.